Hello, this is number 3. Today we are learning the next 6 letters in the Arabic alphabet after the ones we learned in lesson 2. And remember earlier in the previous lesson I hinted that there were 2 types of S's in the Arabic language. One was a S, like a smiling, sally, sincere kind of S. And the other one was a So, where you do this with your mouth, like socks, salt, sorry, so. Those kind of S's. We don't distinguish in the English language, but the Arabic language, they do. So I'm going to write that down. So the next 6 letters are these. I'll say them as I write them, okay? Saad, THaa, THaa, ghain, ghain. Now you can immediately see, as was apparent in the previous couple of lessons, that again we've almost got these pairs. Okay, you've got these 2 shapes. That would be looks a bit like a whale, kind of with a slightly strange whale, but a whale all the same. I don't know what that looks like. That just looks like a ta to me, like the Arabic ta, which actually it is. So that's quite good. That's an ayn and a ghain. So I'm going to say these again. Sa, da, ta, tha, ayn, ghain. Sa, da, ta, tha, ayn, ghain. Now, single-handedly in this row, we've actually got 6 letters which don't exist in our language. So this lesson might be a little bit longer than normal. You might need to practice this slightly more. Anyhow, I'll do my best to describe how they sound. I mean, you can read this all in a book, and you probably have, but it always adds value, in my opinion, to hear different people's ways of saying things in perspective, that kind of thing. So I've discussed this. This is like not the smiley S, which is at the front of your teeth. S, which is this one. That's the S. But this is the big so. Salt. Okay, salt, socks. Think of another example. Sauce. Some tomato sauce, please. So, this is a da. This is hard, okay? No getting around it. It's it's kind of like the del's big brother. De. You got a de, which is like a daddy, da. And then you've got the da, which is kind of, you change the shape of your mouth into a da. Okay, we'll see this apparent in words later, but for now it's da. It's kind of, rather than de on the tip of your tongue, it's da, which is a bit further back on your tongue. Similarly, this is the t, its big brother. Okay, t is like a t, smiley t, and this is a tough. You don't say tough, you say tough, or kind of tall, like a tall, like the top of a mountain we call, in England anyway, a tall. This is a da. You know what it is? It's this one's big brother. These are what I'd call, the younger siblings of these letters. Okay, we've got a sin, s, so, d, da, t, to, the, tha. Okay, that's the easiest way for me to put it, to be honest. Look at the way my mouth is moving around, the way my lips are moving. Okay, s, so, d, da, t, to, the, tha. Okay, these 2. This is the ayn, The way I described this in video 5 is like as if you're in the desert. You're kind of like wandering around, and you like trip over a rock, and your knee lands on a cactus, and you go like that, that's an And to be honest, literally listen to it, just practice. You'll sound like you're having like choking, like that. That's literally all it is. This will come up. You've seen this straight away in Assalamu alaikum. the greeting we learned in video 1 was Assalamu alaikum, Assalamu alaikum, and that at the beginning of alaikum is the ayn, okay? And this might be a little bit easier. I think they have this in French. Ra, okay? Ra. It's like, I guess I'd write it in English as like a GH, but it's a ra, ghain, ghain. اللغة العربية, اللغة العربية, اللغة العربية, okay? Let's do some sentences. Okay, the sentence that we're going to learn these words in is this one here. I'll say it first, then I'll write it. اللغة العربية ليست صعبة. اللغة العربية ليست صعبة. I'm going to write that now.
اللغة العربية ليست صعبة.
اللغة العربية ليست صعبة. That means the Arabic language isn't difficult. Okay, maybe that's a lie. It's kind of difficult sometimes, but it could be a lot worse, to be honest. Reading and writing is actually surprisingly easy. I've always said, when people say to me, هل تعتقد أن اللغة العربية صعبة? I say, نعم طبعا أحيانا اللغة العربية صعبة، ولكن في الحقيقة في القراءة والكتابة اللغة العربية أسهل من اللغة الإنجليزية. اللغة العربية ليست صعبة. I'm going to go through starting from right to left, because of course we write from right to left in Arabic, and I'm going to go through and circle letters and see if you can see where I'm going to stop. We're looking for a so. So. There's the so. Do. There's no dot there, but it would look like that with a dot above it. It would look exactly the same, just with a dot. To. There's no to. I'll give you an example of the word to, which is toyib, which is great. Toyib, toyib, toyib. That says toyib, which is like great, okay? Toyib, I think we had that in lesson 5 maybe. Ayn, there's an ayn. Al-Arabiya, that's the ayn. Arabiya. And the ghain, al-lugha, there's one right there. So when it's in the middle, it looks slightly different. When it's in the middle, the ayn looks like this. You've got something here, and then it's like that. And if it's a ghain, it's got a dot. So, ayn, ghain. Simple as that. So there we have it, the next 6 letters in the Arabic alphabet. We've got one more video now, which is the 4th and final video. And in that lesson, we'll cover the next 8 letters. Okay? I'll do a similar kind of style, and we'll learn them in sentences, because that's the best way to learn. I hope this is an insight, and you can go away now and do all the textbook reading and tables and all that kind of stuff, which I know you can do without me anyway. So if you've got any questions, just let me know. Ma'as salama.